Hello ladies and gentlemen of the internet, it's RJ and today we will be taking a look at the Bandai 2014 Godzilla. First, let's start as we normally do with articulation. Arms rotate 360 degrees. The legs should be able to rotate 360 degrees, and they do, but they will scuff into the arms and potentially will scuff this very inaccurate beige paint on the toenails. Tail rotates, but it's an oval, so it's not going to be a fun time trying to rotate it. And the head does literally nothing. Granted, it's an odd shape, but still, some effort would have been nice. Paintwork. Teeth are painted very, very brightly white. Does not look very good. Tongue is red. Eyes are yellow with black pupils, although my camera cannot really show you this very well. Belly is beige, green color, although it kind of just looks, green on my camera. Toenails are beige, as they should not be, and it's kind of leaking onto the toe. And this is just my camera's flash doing this. The paint does not look this bad on the legs in person, although it does look pretty bad. Can you see the problem here? I certainly can. Detail. All the proper ridges are where they should be. Bony interior alligator. Texture on the legs. Plates going all the way down the tail. Back plates look nice and detailed, unlike the NECA 2014 Godzilla. His fish gills, his face, his armor. No, it's just disappointing. The only Godzilla 2014 that I own without a well-defined crotch. Let's have a moment of silence, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move on to sizing. Here he is compared to NECA's 2014 Godzilla. And if you have the opportunity, which you most likely do, pick this figure over this figure. I know it's enticing, it's a new Bandai vinyl and all, but this figure is shorter than the usual Bandai vinyls, and due to aftermarket prices, it's actually a tad bit more expensive than this one. I just took the wrong figure away. Here he is compared to the last Japanese Godzilla. And since I don't have 1975 Godzilla, here's 1968 Godzilla instead. And finally, a figure that I really don't like. The Bandai Derpy Bato Goji. I have to burn these tongs now. So all in all, I would say probably just skip this figure. The allure of it being a Bandai vinyl just doesn't justify the price you'll pay for it. It's shorter than most Bandai vinyls. Vinyls, that's not a word. The paint is less than spectacular, especially on the teeth. And it's really just a 3 out of 5 effort. Surprise. Obviously, articulation. Arms rotate. But they bump into the legs and the wings. So that's extremely limited. Legs rotate, but they're also hindered by the arms and the wings. And now he's standing crooked. Now he's still standing crooked. Alright, that's close enough. Paintwork. He has bright orange on his forearms. Not even his forearms, his entire front arms. Orange eyes. And that's really it. Detail. This figure is very sparse on any sort of detail. The belly and the chest look fine. The lower arms are molded onto the chest, and they look a tad bit too small. Arms, wings, and essentially everything else are mostly smooth. There is the extra skin where the actual arm is holding the extra skin that makes up the wings. Same on the back. This is a detail I don't remember from the movie, but I do remember from the copyright offices. And his mouth. Scaling. Here he is compared to his line partner. And this is horribly inaccurate. This is actually more around the size the female was. The male was actually around this big, so probably about half of its current size. NECA Godzilla 2014. Still horrendously oversized. And because why not, the figure I just brought out. And again, just like the 2014 Godzilla from this line, I'd say it's a skip. Not great figure. Paint is extremely mediocre. Figure is way too big for this line unless you've got it with the 24-inch Godzilla from NECA. But it's not even a great Bandai release. It's kind of just a mediocre release. 3.5 out of 5, so at least it scored higher than Godzilla.